Hi, honey.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready for your next question?
I am.
You are?
Ask away.
Okay. What is it like having an introvert marry an extrovert?
Oh. Can you guess who the introvert is?
It's very hard.
Yeah, I like to keep to myself. I don't like people.
You don't like people?
No.
You have JOMO?
Yeah, this is so hard for me to do these videos because I just want to be quiet and silent in a forest somewhere. I'm so introverted. Yeah, it's a great question. I don't know. Let's say, first of all, I didn't know there's such a thing as introvert. I didn't know that was a thing when we first got married.
I know.
I thought everyone was the same. We all like people. We all like
people. We
being
just
together with people we love.
all the timeness, togetherness, all the timeness. That's how I say it.
Because growing up Polynesian, it's like, like I don't know if there exists. There probably are introverted Polynesians, because in the Polynesian culture, you're always together all the time, 24/7, eating, sleeping on the same living room floor, going to parks together. It's always together.
Do you think they even get to like ask themselves, am I an introvert and can I own this?
Well, you probably get sussed if you like ask, hey, can I not go? You know, can I be an introvert? So probably they don't get the chance to even suggest an idea.
Yes.
Yeah. So growing up, all my life, mom and dad always had people over. We always hung out at parties. I would sleep on the floor in the living room till like 3 a.m. Wake me up. We go to the car, go back home. I go to sleep. Constantly hanging out is my life.
And then
I married an introvert.
Me.
And she was like, a party right now? Like, yeah. They told us, hey, come on over. She's like, but I don't, what? And I was like, I was so confused that you didn't want to just drop everything and go. Yeah.
Or that you wouldn't just show up to people's weddings that you hadn't RSVP'd and they like have table placements and settings and names and everything. You're like, no, we just go. They're just gonna squish us in. It's fine. And I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, don't do this to me. Get me out of here.
That's when we first got married. Yeah. I had a buddy named Eric, and he invited me to his wedding, and I didn't realize you're supposed to RSVP.
And then say you have a guest.
Yeah.
So they have like, certain amount of tables, chairs, name cards, everything.
So they have mine there, and I just brought my.
No, I didn't.
We're dating.
No, they didn't even have.
Oh, I didn't even say I was coming.
No.
Oh, I just showed up.
And so we just showed up, and you wanted 2 more placements, and bride had to come and like.
They like shuffled. They shuffled a chair.
And they brought extra chairs over, and they were trying to move stuff, and I was so embarrassed. And you were like, "Yeah, I'm a winner. I'm providing. This is amazing."
That's the way I was raised. I was raised that, man, you make things work, and yeah, I was so confused by your upset.
Embarrassed. I was so embarrassed.
Look we got hooked up. Like Eric hooked us up.
Yeah, we get free food. Yeah, we're getting.
He told me to come, but I think I texted him. He said, "Just show up. If you make it, you make it." So, but I don't think I ever confirmed that we can make it because it was so last minute.
And I remember leaving, and I was walking away, and I was so upset, and you're like, wait, why are you upset?
Yeah.
And we had to have this conversation of like...
So confused. I was like, aren't I your hero? Then I just win the day for us? You got to go to this wedding, we got to, go support them, eat some free food, hang out. Like, we did good.
You don't get to do this unless you've told them. It is rude. Like...
Yeah, but I think... No, so I think us being married, I had to figure out that there's different personality beyond just the Polynesian way of always being together.
It took years though.
Years.
I think for me, like me being married, I kind of just like went into it and I just did it and I just did whatever for a very, very long time. Like probably 10 years, probably a decade. Yeah. And it was like, and I just would go everywhere and do everything, but it's not like something that I wanted to do, or I never even gave myself a choice or question or ask. And then I think it's when we moved to Utah and there was like way more stuff.
You got more brave.
No. There was way more stuff to like go to be in, right? You have tons of
Polynesians. Because my mom and daddy were here.
Yeah, you weren't military anymore.
Here,
it wasn't on a military base.
Yeah.
And so then you moved to Utah and it was like way more. And I was like, I don't want to be at this party for 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's loud. There's too many people. I'm overstimulated. And I started realizing I can take my own car. I can leave when I want. And then that all started happening. And then
and I think let's just back up a little bit. So it just took me a while to figure out that by you not wanting to participate didn't mean you were mean, didn't mean you were rude, and it didn't mean that you just didn't care. I associated all that with anytime someone didn't want to go attend a function, like missionary going on his mission, or you know, or like a church party or family getting together, when you didn't want to go, I was always taught to assume that means you're selfish. That means that you don't care about the person that's for, you don't care about supporting them, and that all you want is just do whatever you want to do. And I took a long time for me to separate those two. That it doesn't mean that you're automatically a bad person for not going.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? You're just looking at me.
I'm all the memes. I'm just thinking of all the memes.
I feel like I'm talking to myself right now.
My head is
just like,
my head is running through the memes.
Is this the first time you heard me ever say this?
I am JOMO. It's joy of missing out.
Okay.
I love plans being canceled. I'm the one that regrets, you know, making the plans when I was in, you know, an extrovert or like happy mode, whatever. And now a week later it comes and I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, it's all those memes. It's all those of all the, you know, if an introvert was actually honest and said what their thoughts were and all this stuff.
But I had to learn that, because I like being together with you. So if you didn't want to go to the party, you didn't want to go hang out and support something, I had to be okay with saying, oh yeah, me too, I don't want to go either. And that was hard for me, because I was like, man, I feel like I am being unsupportive. I'm being the mean guy now, and I'm not. I'm just supporting my wife, and you're not mean, so it doesn't make me mean, does it? And I had to kind of think through that emotionally and mentally, because now I want to support my wife. And so many times we didn't do stuff, and we were like slowly pulling back on social events, because I was now supportive more of my wife and understanding where you're coming from. So once I separated those two, I understood that there is a type of person out there called introvert, and it's just the way they are. Like, there's not there that you just prefer to be by yourself, and the party scene is not yours. So I realized that it was very naive of me, and very not very nice for me to like push that on you and say, you gotta go, you gotta be like me, you gotta be like the rest of us, you gotta be extroverted. And I think that is so unfair, is what I started realizing. That I can't expect you to be me. Like, you're a totally different person, and an introverted person has their own unique thoughts, feelings, desires, needs, separate than my own.
I think it goes back to thought and care of like, who is your partner? What are their needs, right? All these conversations will always go back to, do you know your partner? Do you know their thoughts and needs? Are you willing to compromise, like give up everything that you need and having it be all on your, because I would go to the functions, I just started realizing I need a boundary, or like I can go for an hour, but I don't need to stay for 6 hours. Yeah,
because you're doing that for us.
Yes.
You have no desire. It's not it doesn't fill your cup.
I want to support, and I go to things like that, but I just realized like I don't, and so I just needed to drive my own car.
But being around people doesn't fill up your cup.
Yes, right. No.
You don't get energized by being around people.
No.
Right? See?
No.
See? Wild, right? Wild. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. You have to realize that as a super extroverted guy, that's not a bad thing where you don't get energized. They drain your power.
My battery is slowly going down like this as the hours go on.
For the people who are out there extroverted that were like me back in the day, like, you didn't realize that for introverted people, like when you go to a social event, a function, every single time you talk to somebody, you're getting drained and drained and drained, and you're using all your mental capacity to stay engaged, to smile,
or the music,
to keep the energy
and the
up.
loudness.
Yeah, it's all waning on you.
Yes.
And then you get to here, and you're about like, I gotta go. And I'm like, why you gotta go? We just got here. It's only been an hour.
No, my battery's gone.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And my battery is like charging.
I'm going up and up and up.
I got another battery. I got a third battery. Like, I'm charging it all up. This is great. I'll be here all night. Let's hang out, man. The vibe is good. The energy is good. We're all having a good time. And there was this, I was going this way and you're going this way with every social event, which is mind-boggling to an extroverted person. And so I think throughout the years, I just kind of realized.
And these two find each other?
And we get married.
And they get married.
Because we love making it complicated.
Because we love
so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun. So I think I want to start there. It took me a while to understand you.
People are different.
Understand you.
Yeah. And
to have enough love in my heart to try to realize I want to know more about why you feel the way you feel and who you really are and what makes you tick. What makes you happy? What makes you energized?
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not what I like, so it's something different. So let's figure that out. So once I was able to figure those two out and realize these are two separate people in a marriage together,
yeah,
I can work with that. Now I'm informed.
Yeah.
Now I can work with that. Before I was just naive and I was just like, you're crazy, man. Like, why are you so not caring about anything? Like, this is crazy, right? So once I figured that out, that I understood the difference between an extrovert and an introvert, and apparently there's a lot more facets to that. I think I started to become not only more supportive of you, but more defensive. So when people are like, hey, how come this doesn't show up? I'm like, because she is having the time of her life right now, being home by herself, while I'm here with the kids.
In her bath, reading her book. Like, I have so many things to do alone.
And then people will be like, what? But she didn't want to come to the family thing. I'm like, no, like, I love this. My kids love this. My extrovert, when they feel extroverted, we all love this right now. And it's not fair for society to say, you should love it too. And if you don't, you're a horrible person. I don't like that at all. I get very defensive now. So I'm like, no, this is not her heaven. This is like me and my kids, we love it. For her, heaven right now is being in the bathtub, reading a book, peace and quiet.
Yeah. That's
you right now. So I think I have to and that's like mind blowing. So when people hear that, they're like, what? Wait, you're not mad? Yeah, but you're her husband. Shouldn't she be here? Shouldn't she be like, arguing with her? It's like, no, I'm good. I'm happy that she's happy.
Do you remember when we had the pool conversation?
No,
and I tried to explain it to you this way?
No.
I came to you and I was like, okay, the relationships in your life go in layers. I was like, I see it in layers, like a target symbol. Target has the center and then the next ring and the next ring and the next ring. And I was like, you are kind of like a big pool party. Everyone togetherness, all the timeness in the same pool and having a relationship on the same level or just all the time. And I was like, I see it like a target symbol. Like, it's my core, which is my husband, my kids, and then it goes out like my parents, my siblings, your parents, and like sister-in-law, brother-in-law, whatever. And then it's like friends, then it gets bigger and then it goes bigger. And there's these layers in relationships, and how I spend time or what I coordinate with, like, is based off those layers.
I think you woke me up in the middle of the night to show me that you were so excited. It was like a light bulb.
I was like, it's not a pool. It's not a grand pool party all the time. Yeah. Like, we need to have, and our relationship, that's when I was like, we can go on dates with just us. Like, we need to have our relationship, then the relationships with our kids, and then our kids individually. And then. Do
you remember when you first thought you brought the idea of going on dates? What my reply was?
Yeah, I know. You were like, oh, hands down, never.
No,
you're like, never.
Not alone.
He wanted to take kids on every single date with us. Like, the dates were
taking my kids in hand.
With our kids all the time.
Always.
So I'm like, how are we going to have any type of relationship if we are never spending alone time together?
Because growing up, I never saw mama and daddy ever go really on date nights. Rarely ever. It was always together. So I assume that's how marriage works.
I know, just like the money.
Yeah. So I felt like if you have kids, we decided to have kids, so kids are with us always. You never have alone date night time, or we take our kids with us. I would literally put the kids on the table, because they're babies and they're in the car seat and they're asleep.
On the table, they can't be on the floor or in the hammock or on the hammock thing, like in their own chair. It's like, no, right there next to us on the table.
My plate, baby, your plate. Togetherness forever.
All the timeness.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. So I had to figure that out too.
I know, that took forever. That took forever for you to figure out too.
And I realized once we started doing date nights without the kids, I was like, whoa. This is a lot different.
Yeah.
Different conversations, a lot more intimate in our focus on each other, a lot
able
more
to have a conversation
deeper,
without interruption, being able to actually work through something.
Yeah. Without
come to a conclusion.
Stopping a baby from crying or asking for crowns.
And as they get older and their little ears are like picking up everything, you're like, this is not healthy.
Like sonar devices.
You are going to have alone time.
Yeah. So I learned that from you as well, how important date night was, how important you and I getting together was a special thing, and it helped strengthen our relationship, and the more we strengthen our love, our relationship, the better we were as parents,
As
the better our family was
layers.
better. All of it got better, stronger. So yeah, you were kind of right on your pool thing. Yeah, with your kiddie pool and adult pool.
No, yours is not a kiddie pool. Yeah, oh yeah, you're saying
yours,
have a kiddie pool, have a jacuzzi, have a...
Got the people over here and over there. But yeah, working on the core was important. So yeah, no, I agree with that. So once I kind of figured that out, once we kind of worked through that over 20 something years, then started figuring it out.
Coming out of it, what are the pros of being married to an extrovert? Or is it all hard?
Or are there pros? I never thought about that. Well, I would say you taught me that. You taught me being date time. That's what dating together one-on-one time is important. Okay. I don't think I ever would have learned that if I wasn't married to an introvert.
And isn't it different now, like going out with just one of our kids versus all three of the kids, or as a family? It's fun when we're all together as a family, and like we need those times. But isn't it fun to go out with just one of them?
Yeah.
Now you realize as they're older, like that's a big deal,
just spent on her or our son. Yeah.
In her life, and what's going on with her. It's like giving them that individual one-on-one time. Yeah. It's a big deal.
I don't think I would have gotten. We wouldn't have gone this far in our marriage if I wasn't married to an introvert. Like we had so much time, so many moments where we kind of sat with ourselves and just talked for hours. As an extrovert, I like, dude, this is so boring. Just you and me. Can we just have like a
let's go out, let's party, let's go do something.
I call my brothers over, my cousins, that's all, But I don't think extroverts do that. Like I grew up, we never had those conversations where you're sitting there like
quality time.
How do you feel about this? And I was like, how do I feel? I'm good. Like no. Why do you know? And you kept on digging, and I'm like, whoa, this is like, whoa. I got feelings below all this stuff. I thought it was just like surface level. That's where you live in life.
Do you think that came in with the love languages thing? Because remember when we took that test and we were like talking about the love languages, and one of my top ones is the quality time, and I had to like describe to you what that meant. Yeah. Like no phones. It's not watching a movie.
No, it was groundbreaking for me.
So so maybe that's when it came into that love language test.
Yeah, 100%. That helped a lot. I thought everyone was maxed out on the scale of physical touch. I know. That was it.
We've talked about this too.
If it can go 110%, 1000%, I thought not only was I maxed out on that, but
anything else exist?
Everyone else, like, there's other love languages? I thought just physical touch. That blew my mind. Like, what? There's quality time, there's gifts,
acts of service, and then words of affirmation.
I was like, what in the world? And then everything just like, wow. It just cleared so much confusion and frustration. It's like, wow, so that's how you feel love.
That's a really key one.
Quality time.
Having that conversation between the couples is like a big deal.
We talked about that for years. Yeah.
Well, what fills your cup and what is different like 20 years later, like taking the test like when we were younger and then 10 years and then at 20 years, it's like it does change based off the seasons that I think you're kind of going through. But I think generally you do stay the same. But I think based off a season, that's like a huge...
Yeah.
If you haven't done that yet.
I was going to say, for those who haven't read the 5 love languages, taken the quiz, do it now. Like, do it yesterday. Because I feel like, here's the concept. So let's say I'm a gift giver, and I understand love by people giving me gifts. Oh, I feel so appreciated.
Gifts was
I feel so loved. Look at, they gave me a gift. So, and then I in turn give gifts. So now here I'm married to my wife. And I'm giving you tons of gifts. And I do. I'm showing so much love. I'm the best husband ever. She knows how much I love her, not realizing that you are quality time. And so I'm not doing any quality time. I'm showing up, giving you a gift, and I'm out. Doing whatever, going to parties and everything. It was mind blowing to realize that you felt zero love. Like you, in that situation, you would feel zero love.
There was like no bucket getting filled.
And I'm like, dude, I'll give you all the love in the world. And then
affection or time or whatever. Like, not feeling any care. Yeah.
So when you realize that, after you read that book and you do your work, you're like, man, all this time I'm wasted effort, and I hate wasted effort. You want to be efficient and everything. So you're like, okay, I have to figure out what kind of love language is yours,
but realizing
and how do you feel loved?
Ignorant that mindset is of that everyone else is the way I am.
Yeah.
That's like the most ignorant mindset. Like you cannot approach anything in life or the world with that mindset.
But I see the majority of the world is like that.
I know.
Everyone's just doing their own thing. Like everyone's like me. Everyone thinks like me. They love what I love. They hate what I hate.
They love
and
what
if
I
you
love,
don't,
they hate what I hate.
You're my enemy.
Or you're weird, or you're not normal, or whatever. And then you go into like judginess.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
But yeah, so approaching it, you can finish, sorry.
I'm just saying like that. If you haven't figured that out yet, do it now and help your marriage or your partnership tremendously.
I have had some husbands ask, like, why is this a big deal? They don't understand why that even is a big deal to understand a love language. They're like, how is this going to change things?
Yeah, so I think there's a couple things there. First of all, if you're that knuckleheaded, so now you're like, dude, if you don't know, first have enough care for your wife that you want to try to understand, okay, someone said this is important. I don't like the way my marriage is going right now. This is not 10 out of 10. Maybe it's a 5 out of 10. So that means you gotta do something. You gotta do something. You can't just be like,
or something is going wrong or off.
Yeah, or even if you don't understand it, that doesn't mean that you're allowed to be like, well, I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna do it.
It's stupid.
That's so ridiculous. So I'm saying, first of all, you're really, there's so many words I want to use, but you're a dum-dum. For doing that.
That's so nice.
You're a dum-dum. So
that's so nice.
If you don't understand it, that holds no bearing to whether or not you should do it.
Yeah.
If your wife said, can you let's try anything in the book to help your marriage get better.
Or a therapist.
To be happier.
Therapist is just in there like, I don't understand why this is not important. This is not going to change things. This is not, like, I don't understand why this is a big deal at all.
So I'm saying, I don't even care. I don't understand why I got to do this. Right there, you're already a dum-dum. Like, you got to just do it because you're not in a good place. You're not having 10 out of 10 happiness. So do something different.
Yeah.
Change it up. Figure it out. So try different things. And maybe that won't work for you, but at least you gave it a shot, is what I'd say. And there's so much success. And this is just simple logic.
Yeah.
If your wife or your husband understands love a certain way, stop wasting your time. Do it the way that you're...
Start giving thought and care in the way of who and what they are. I love personality tests. I take all of them.
You're the one that always takes the personality test. What kind of cheesecake am I?
I know.
Am I Oreo or a lime cheesecake?
And what's
am I burnt orange?
What's the explanation of that? And then I want you to take all of them too. I'm like, take this one, take this one, take this one.
2 a.m. in the morning.
I love them.
What kind of rose would I be on a Sunday morning in dew or cloudy day?
Where are you meant to live? Where are you meant to do this? I love those. Oh, you know the other ones I love? They're like, they give you like 4 or 5 different scenarios of like a bedroom or a house, of like a location of a house. And it's like, okay, which one would your partner be? And it's fun to guess which one you would pick and which one I would pick. I love those ones too.
Those are great. So I'm just saying, the love languages is great, but also I think going back to introverted, marrying extroverted, I think once you figure yourself out, you figure your spouse out, this is how we work, this is how we support each other, and you support me. It also helped me realize how much love you had in your heart by how much you were pushing yourself further beyond your capacity.
Beyond my battery.
Beyond your battery, just to attend these social events just for me. And just for my kids and just for the people who are there. Like, that shows so much discipline, love, and respect that I wouldn't understand unless I really knew that you were introverted. The last piece I'll say is that now, like I kind of hinted towards it, the family starts being involved. Like, why is she here? Oh, that's kind of rude, isn't it? And they like want me to be on their extroverted side. Say, right, that's kind of mean. Like, no, she's not. Like, dude, what's mean is all you guys automatically assuming and labeling her and judging her out of your own filter what you think is the right way to do it. And they have no, I feel like family and friends a lot of times have no care to understand you or introverted people, period. So they just label you as mean, which is a pretty hard life to live as an introverted person.
I wonder what the percentage is in the world of introverts versus extroverts.
I don't know if there's many, but it sounds like...
Then there's ultroverts.
What's that?
There's like a different kind of like how your battery gets filled versus like inward and outward type stuff.
I think sometimes I can be extroverted, sometimes I just want to like chill. I don't know what kind of extrovert it is, but I'm not like the guy that wants to like go to the parties and have a blast. If I'm at a party, I just want to talk to one-on-one. Smaller group. It's not a quantity, but I can't talk like the whole group and try to make everyone laugh and try to I want to be the center of attention. I just want to go. I like the vibe of everyone getting to know each other and hanging out and building relationships. but I need to be one-on-one with somebody, sit down with somebody, talk about how their life's going, how they're doing.
But you're also not FOMO, and that's a whole different layer that comes into here. Like, because there's extroverts, then there's like people that have FOMO, right? Because they're not going because they're an extrovert, they're going because of that fear of missing out.
Yeah, and that's not me either. I don't really, if I miss something, it's all good.
And I was like, I don't think you have the FOMO at all.
Yeah, because my happiness is here. I figured out it's with you, it's with the kids. So if I miss something else outside of that, I'm like, oh well, missed that one. They'll come around again.
So what do you say to the people who have FOMO?
Find your core. Find your core happiness. I think people who have FOMO are just haven't figured out what makes them tick, where the true heart lies. And so they're searching everywhere else. I don't want to miss that because I want to feel seen. I want to feel like people care about me. I don't want to miss that. I want to miss that. And you're so scattered and you're so run thin. I think you'll never find what you're looking for if you're FOMO. I think that's a bottomless pit.
What's the core of FOMO? I don't know if it's what makes you tick.
No,
it's more.
No, you want to be included. You want to feel seen.
But
you want to feel like
what makes you tick is like a trigger.
Someone cares about you.
Like something that makes you upset. I feel like the core of being FOMO or that being is that fear of missing out. It's just I need to be included or with everyone. Maybe they've just
You got to get over that.
Not being included, or
I feel like people who have that, you got to figure that out.
They want to know all the information or know all the stories. They don't want to like miss something.
Sure, but I think FOMO leads to no joy. I don't think it leads to everlasting happiness. You're stuck in this cycle that's never satiable.
It's never satiable because you're not finding that satiation, that
core
inside. You're not fulfilling it for yourself.
And I'm willing to bet that people who have FOMO already have something in their life that they really are passionate about, they really love, and they really care deeply about, but they're just not holding it tight and realizing this is where it's at.
And this is how how I fulfill myself with my needs instead of relying on external things to give me
other people, friends, strangers, hoping that they recognize me. Like, who cares about them?
Recognition,
Your husband recognizes you. Your kids recognizes you. What else do you need?
Or recognizing yourself.
You recognize, that's the most important. You recognize yourself. Then after you got that down, who cares about anyone else knowing you exist? I don't care. But I think what also happens when you get to that state and that level in life, people are attracted to you now. They're like drawn to you. Like, wow, this guy, you're like very authentic. You're not like fake. You're not. You're not out here. Yeah.
Authenticity.
You're not out here trying to like try hard to try to make a friend. You're not trying to be super fake to try to fit in. You're just being you.
Or farming.
Oh yeah,
that's
all that. And I think if you're just being you, people are like, whoa, that's different.
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah, there's a whole different energy that comes from a stability inside.
Yeah.
And you finding that stability and that core inside of you and finding that authenticity. Yes.
Yeah. That's another topic for another day. I think we can get deeper into that.
Authenticity? That one's so big.
Authenticity. But I think we got to go. I think it's time. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all we got for today.
Introverts marrying extroverts.
It works.
It works out good, huh?
It works if both
you can understand each other.
Willing to understand each other. Start with that book, 5 Love Languages. Start figuring out how each other feel love.
And let's have a balance. I'll give you what you need, but if you can support me and give me what I need, then we're both happy and getting what we need, right?
And I think the world is filled with extroverts, so I think it's on the extroverts is your duty to like.
We need a poll again.
To defend the introverts.
Poll again.
Defend them.
Yeah.
Introverts don't have a voice because they're so like, I don't want to do anything.
I just keep everything internal.
I just want to hide. Like, extroverts,
like
you got the voice. You be like, hey, leave her alone.
I don't talk like that.
She's a good person. She has a good heart. Don't take offense where none is given. All that.
Yeah, don't take offense.
Like, why are you trying to be mad when there's nothing to be mad at?
When no offense was intended.
Yeah. So I think extroverts got to speak up for the ones they love.
That's a whole separate thing.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother separate thing
too. We got more of these shows to do.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Good?
Yep, it works.
Love you.